All right, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about how not to be lonely in the year 2023. Let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, getting you on the grind and improving your mind every single video that we do. So, guys, before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button on the video. Help us out, show some support. And when you're done watching the video, leave a comment in the comment section below, letting us know what you thought on the topic. So, a lot of you guys, you are simply not going out and meeting people, having friends, developing friendships and bonds, or taking an active part in the world. And that's one of the main reasons that you are lonely. And it's very hard to not be lonely these days because of the simple fact that you guys out there have so many techniques to easily be sedated and conclude yourself in a isolated environment.
Yeah, whether that's Netflix, Disney Plus, video games. I mean, you can even put reading in there, but I would rather reading be more of a positive. So I'll put that as a gray area, something that will sedate you to and leave you out of being outside. Anything that keeps you indoors and keeps you from being outside is something that is a problem. Usually,
And becoming isolated it can be very addicting, but the only cost of that is that you'll have like a weird feeling, like wondering like why do I feel kind of down. It's because a lot of people need more human contact than they think, and they need to go out and experience the world, and you can't really do that being alone. So and eventually it catches up to you. You guys don't even realize that after a while of sedating yourself with technology and these apps and all social media, that there could be a missing feeling that you're not getting from the enjoyment of interacting with others, and a lot of that's because you sedate yourself. Also, another reason why you're lonely in 2023 is you're not having the ambition to go out and make new friends. A lot of people say, oh, well, I hate people. Like, no, you don't. You just be hating on yourself. Making friends is a very beneficial thing to do. And, you have to do that by actually going out into the world. You can't you could make online friends, doing certain things. So there is also getting into active groups and stuff and messaging people and not being afraid to make the first reaching out to someone and asking how they're doing, and then developing over certain bonds. Like, you can go into different Facebook groups and you can make friends there. You can message people, and you can use that as like a networking tool. So that's one of the ways you can use online to your advantage. I do think that the best way of meeting people is in real life, though, going to certain events, things you're interested in. That's another thing. You got to find out what you're interested in and then go to certain events and places that others may be. And then you can make friends that way. Another reason that you're lonely is because you lack social skills, and you give up on learning how to develop charisma, and you choose not to go out into the world because you're scared of interact with others, and you have very low self-confidence, and you choose not to go and talk to people. And that's one of the reasons on your downfall. A lot of you guys sabotage yourself, so you don't even realize it. So you're not even making the conscious effort because you're hating on yourself, essentially.
yeah, and this has become more apparent post COVID lockdowns and where everyone was forced to be inside. This is something
Except for
where,
us, we defied nature. We defied the rules.
but it's been apparent with most normies, I would say. No offense to calling you a normie, but the thing is people, and I can attest to this myself because growing up, I wasn't really big of like speaking with a whole bunch of people. I didn't really care. Like Andrew was saying, oh, I hate people. It wasn't really me hating people. It was more of me hating myself and me hating other people who also hated me. And so I felt like everyone hated me, so I wanted to hate them. So that's just how it was. But the thing is that that's not really the case. And if people actually do hate you, who cares? Just do the things that you want to do to make you happy, right? And the thing is, to build social skills, it's pretty much trial and error. You have to just keep doing it to get better at it. And once you have enough time and practice and all these other things, you'll end up growing a skill, and a skill that's technically dying right now because a lot of people do not, like we said, have great social skills anymore. and it's going to be beneficial not just for like any, like dating or friends aspect, but also helps with like jobs and uh trying to start a business and stuff like that. It's very beneficial for all different aspects of life, and it's something that's very underrated. People need to work on social skills, need to work on social charisma and social intelligence. All these together will help you, move through life a lot easier.
Yeah, the main thing is you guys have to actually take action. You cannot just sit in the house and type on Facebook on your status saying, "I'm lonely, someone help me." You can't. That's a victim mentality.
We don't do that here.
We need to take action. If you're having a problem, if you actually do feel lonely and feel like you don't have a good friend group, then you need to go out and you need to take the initiative and go make friends. Go to a gym, and maybe, for an example, like a kickboxing gym or like a, combat sports, and just talk amongst people, make friends that way. Or even depending on what kind of job you work for, of course, and maybe get a couple coworkers and go out for a drink and just have a good time and just be social. And then because if you go out and take initiative, take action, and at least are trying, not only are you going to get the sense of accomplishment from going out and trying, but you're going to feel good just talking with good conversation amongst good people. Or like, let's say you like football, go to a sports bar and start talking shit about the Giants, the Jets, or the Patriots with the other like-minded people who talk shit about the Giants, or the Jets, or the Patriots. Like, go out and actually go hang out with people who might share similar interests and that you can bond with and actually develop some kind of relationship, platonic or not. So it can go from online, joining a group and messaging people and planning on meetups and that, take the initiative, or, plan B in real life, which we advocate more for because you want to get the vibe of people just by being with them in person first before online, because a lot of creepy weirdos online that you just gotta stay away from. So in person generally will be the better bet to meet people, I think. In general, there are obviously exceptions, but you have to take that initiative and actually want to go out and have the ambition to go meet people. Otherwise, you're just going to sit in your house, complaining lonely. You go on the internet, you're going to act depressed, and you're going to start typing in dumb shit on Twitter. And you're going to go in the comment section, you're going to unleash all your hate, and you're just going to depress the world by your negative thoughts. Instead of that, forget all that negativity, go out and actually go and meet friends. And if you have not seen your friends in a while, reach out. Just reach out, see how they're doing. Like, oh, well, I'm too scared to message my old friend. I haven't seen him like 2 years. So what? Stop being an idiot. Stop being a moron. Just get your phone out. You put your phone to use for once. Actually, text some old friends like, "Hey, how you been, buddy?" And see where it goes. And if they answer, cool. If they don't, oh well, cool. Next, like make another friend. This, hit up your old friends, and maybe they're lonely too, and then you can go do that. There's many things that you can do to not have to complain in your room alone. Like, a lot of you guys, you make the excuse for yourself, and that's why you complain that you're lonely, is because you don't take the action necessary, and then you complain while you're lonely. You don't have to be lonely. And if we talk about like a dating situation, if you're lonely in the dating aspect wise, well, kind of the same thing applies. And just instead of friends, you're looking for a lover and someone to stick your thing into. So for fun, of course, or not fun, whatever you prefer. But simple as that. Same thing online. You have to go to the right apps and download the right pictures, and you can meet like-minded people that way. If that doesn't work for you, still go to places that other people are at, like social venues and things, places, activities, things you like to do, and just go strike up conversations with people or the opposite sex, depending on if you think they're cute or not, and just kind of go that way. But the main thing is you have to take an action to not be lonely, because you're not going to have people randomly coming to your doorstep saying, "Hey, I heard you're lonely. You want to be friends?" That's not going to happen. Maybe that
I'm
only
sorry.
happens. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
it's not going to happen. You have to actually go out and take the initiative yourself. And at least in doing so, you also work on your social skills. So it's an added benefit. If you go out and try to make some friends, you could also work on your social skills and your charisma. And it will help you self-improve yourself and get yourself into a better limelight in your mind. And it really helps. Just you have to get out there, take the initiative, and stop complaining that you're lonely. Go do something about it. Go make friends, or you can comment in our comment section, and we'll be your friend. So that always helps. So guys, make sure you hit the like button in the video. Hopefully, you guys found some of this knowledge useful. If you guys want more, like a part 2 to this topic, let us know. We'll do a live stream about it. And donate to the Cash App if you want to support the channel. We put a lot of hard work into the channel. So like the video, subscribe if you have not already, and we're going to see you guys in the next video.